First things first, you have to know your enemy. Zombies come in two flavors, fast and slow. Fast are cool, but you'll need more than a cricket bat to survive that zombie attack. Slow zombies? Well, why the heck would anyone die from a slow zombie? If you can't get away from a slow zombie, you earn dismemberment. Let's suppose you made it through the first 10 minutes of the zombie fest. You need a plan of action. Preparing now for zombiedom is a good idea. Remember what the TV preacher said, when hell is full, the dead will walk. Since it would look weird if you started breaking up your windows and stockpiling rifles, you have to be smart about this. Now, scout out all the big box retailers that carry ammo and food. Some place like Walmart is ideal, especially with the garden center, for seed and stuff for long-term survival. A big bonus would be a nearby Lowe's, or some such place. While you're preparing, always keep in mind locations where people congregate. You're likely to find lots of zombies there when things turn ugly. You also might want to mention to your friends and family in passing how well your hiding place can be defended. After the initial panic, it's important to remember that a significant component of your survival is the demise of the ghouls trying to get your tasty brains. Despite some reports to the contrary, the only way to permanently unanimate a zombie is to destroy its brain. This isn't rocket science, although that would be a cool way to do it. A gunshot to the head is the most direct way to disable a zombie. Decapitation always works, although the head will probably still function, so don't let it bite you. If you survive long enough, and society collapses, a professional bow hunting setup works if you can get it. You might be squeamish at first, taking out your neighbors. With time this will pass. You might even adopt a gleeful hangman's sense of humor in your executions. You gotta hold up somewhere eventually, but pick carefully. Let's say that the outbreak is localized to your city, but you know that the neighboring town is zombie-free. Flee to the neighboring town. So let's think about what you'd do if your whole country is overrun. Since you already did your prep work, make a beeline for Walmart you picked out earlier. Hot tip. Zombies tend to do the things they were doing when they were alive, so they're gonna head to the mall, Walmart, or schools. You get the idea. Don't be a dummy. Buddy up. If your buddy is bitten by a zombie, shoot him in the head and get it over with. Since the average Walmart has enough food to keep a few thousand people fed for a week or more, you should have enough staples to get by for a few months if you limit your group. There's a trade-off here between having enough people to defend your fort and enough food to keep them fed. I don't know if zombies are edible, but that's a possibility if things get rough. It's not really cannibalism, is it? How lame is this? You and your few buddies are holed up in a mall, with who knows how many entrances, and instead of breaking up the glass, you eat hot dogs on the fine china at Macy's. No! You're gonna spend the first day sealing all the entrances to the big box store you took over. If you chose wisely, you have a store with some kind of concrete mix in it, or a home building center nearby. As soon as you've cleared the store's zombies, or maybe before, you need to break up the glass entrances. You can worry about the others later. They're smaller and are harder to open from the outside anyway. Be thorough with your fortification. A few pieces of lumber nailed up is not okay. Make it permanent. You might consider some kind of buttress design, since I'm not sure what kind of force thousands of zombies can put on amateur brickwork. Don't make the mistake of assuming your fortifications will hold. Check them every day. You also might consider building a second wall in case the first gets broken through. This is one I've never figured out. Zombification occurs shortly after being bit by a zombie. So why are people running around in a t-shirt for days, weeks after Z-Day? Get some frickin' armor. Thick leather will work. Get some steel and affix it to your clothes. Even zombies can't bite through that stuff. Important areas to protect are the forearms, neck, and legs. Helmets are a good idea too. But anything other than a motorcycle helmet would look dorky. So what's the long-term prognosis? Not good. If there are no other survivors, that means no rescue. And killing 6 billion zombies with a few 22s and a shotgun leaves a huge gap in the long-term plan. There's no telling how long zombies live. They might be immortal. Man,